You know, it's not the everyday occurrence that happens.
And also raised some red flags. Detroit Police Commissioner Brian Ferguson, who was elected to the board in 2021 to provide oversight for DPD to make sure its officers' conduct is appropriate, now has his own conduct being questioned after he was allegedly found with a prostitute here on the city's west side.
Was he caught like in the act, as they say?
From my information, when they came upon his vehicle, he was having a sex act conducted on him.
Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack spoke with Captain Jason Bates of the Wayne County Sheriff's Office just hours after undercover officers issued Ferguson an indecent and obscene conduct citation for the X-rated encounter near Sorrento and Schoolcraft around 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Ferguson apparently identified himself as a commissioner and asked those officers to help him out.
A title or position doesn't make him above the law. Obviously, the severity of this situation, it was obvious what was happening. It was a prostitute that's known to this team.
That team's work coinciding with a partnership with DPD, a push to pay more attention to quality of life issues, things like prostitution, narcotics, speeding, and drag racing. In recent weeks, officers have issued 24 citations for prostitution. Several grams of cocaine and heroin have been taken off the streets and some 30 vehicles impounded or seized.
What if it was on the end of your block? If your family, your spouse, your kids were seeing that type of activity in your neighborhood, would it bother you?
Ferguson did tell media outlets that this was all a big misunderstanding, that the woman unexpectedly jumped into his truck, that he was trying to kick her out when police pulled up. In a statement, he also said that he does not want this personal matter to become a distraction from the important oversight work this board has to do. For that reason, he says, I'm making the decision to step back from the board meetings for a time. End quote.
We are out there trying to make a difference for the community. Just like the neighborhoods that we would want to live in, we're trying to create that for everyone else.
Now, the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners, they do have a meeting tonight here at this Union Hall behind me on West Grand Boulevard. It is set to start right around 6:30 tonight. As you just heard, though, Ferguson will not be there. We are live in Detroit this morning. I'm Robin Murdoch.